Okay, now getting into the combos, the combination portion of this. So we talked about the one-on-one blocks. Now we'll talk about the combo blocks here. So we got an outside shade on a combo. They're running a combo to the right here. Just making sure, again, we drill the reactions. And that's the biggest thing, is making sure, number one, we're getting off through our landmark at the most vertical angle possible. All right. Don't take any false steps or anything like that. We're coming off the ball and we're running through our landmark, being productive with all that. So here's a good look at a guy. The D lineman plays out. Good look by number 70 here, running off the ball, driving that second step and going right through his landmark. Okay, so the lead man is right there, and the trail man now is taking 3 steps at the screws of the down guy. Okay, so he's taking his 3 steps. The down D lineman plays out, and now he plants off that step and climbs. And again, just the biggest thing here, they need to understand that linebacker is going to be flowing fast. So you got to make sure you're not going 90 degrees up the field. You're taking a good angle to stay on the track of the back and that to win on that linebacker. Okay, just another look at it from a center guard perspective. Again, here, just making sure now, a lot of times guys will shortchange this, but just making sure we're trying to get to that landmark. The screws of our helmet need to get outside to that armpit of that 3 technique. He ends up correcting himself at the end, but we want to be there initially, just rolling. It's a good reaction by the center right there. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about is the punch out. Okay, so here, this is the read technique that we're talking about. So he goes to reach him. He's nice and vertical with his aiming point. He plays the inside shoulder of the lead man. Okay, so as you're going on your 3rd step, you see that color of that guy hanging right there. All right, now we want to punch him out and then climb. Okay, and this is the one where the guards or whoever it is, the inside guy, has got to be ready for this, okay? Because you will be late with your hands if you aren't. So it's a good job here by 77, punching him out, climbing up, and winning on that play side backer. And then the next thing you want to drill is the slant, okay? And this one's not too difficult as long as everyone's coming off the ball and everyone's taking proper aiming points. But the biggest thing here is he's going vertical through his landmark. That guy slants, just stay vertical, all right? And this guy's coming off the ball, screws to screws, and overtaking it and winning on that down lineman, okay? Look at a guard and center right here. 3 technique plays in. Just make sure we're doing whatever we can and being as vertical as possible to get a piece of that 3 on our way up and going to win on that linebacker. All right, and then the next thing, you work on these overtakes. So anytime we can get head up to inside and we get this overtake technique, tackles, it happens mostly with tackles versus 4 eyes or 4 techniques in odd fronts, or you can get it with two eyes on guards and centers. That's probably where it happens the most when you're just drilling O-line other than tackles and tight ends. But again, nice and vertical. Always want to be gaining ground with that first step. So you can see here, does a pretty good job gaining ground with that first step, driving through that play side armpit. And now the trail guy, understanding that he's going slightly more than screws to screws, a little bit more to the play side in order to reach this guy and overtake that down D lineman. Okay, and then obviously working the overtake look, and then he jumps out. So now we're planting off that 3rd step and climbing. And then this is one, again, we're talking about guards and centers, okay? So let's pretend this is a center and this is a guard. We got a 2-eye and we got this backer play side, all right? We're gonna go up and down, take a quick check step, slightly lateral with that outside foot. The 2nd step and hand are gonna strike wherever that play side armpit is, okay? So we're going up and down, slightly play side with that 2nd step or that 1st step. The 2nd step's going to go at whatever direction that play side armpit, however tight or loose that guy is. That's what we want to do here. So this is a good look here by 65, just shooting that hand and second step up right through the armpit of the down guy. And now 77 is in a good spot to overtake. Okay, depending on how hard charging these guys are, you may need to use a shoulder and smoke them with your shoulder and hand in order to get off right there. And then the angle of what you depart all depends on where this guy is. Okay, so if he's damn near stacked over that 2i, you can be a little bit more vertical. If he's out in the B gap or C gap or whatever it is, if he's out here, after you hit, this stays the same, check step and hit. But now you just have to take a flatter angle, whatever angle that is, to go get on that guy. So that's just something you have to drill